Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Everspace here on Focus Fridays.
Whoa!
We're using... Yes! It's so cool! We're using the time extender right now, because I didn't forget to do it this time.
Processing abilities. Helping you
That was
perceive
awesome.
situations at a normal pace, more like, well, mine.
I can get used to this.
That was pretty fun. I like that a lot. So the time extender is a pretty big deal, something we should definitely look into using in the future. Now, here's 10 shield breaker missiles. They seem to do much less damage to the hull at 20, but they break through the shield pretty quickly. Now, if we had 2 slots, this would be ideal. One to take out the shield, one to take out the hull. But for now, I think we're going to keep what we have, and that means we're going to salvage what we're not taking, because that's what we should do at all times. You got to make those tough decisions oftentimes, and this time I did an okay job at that. Alright, there's still a ton of stuff out here. That's a credits transport? Oh, we could totally go, and it's a loan. We could totally go and take that. There's not a lot that they can do to stop us, but we're not going to. There's mineable scrap here. We'll use our pulse laser to mine the scrap. Alright, the scrap is now fully mined. Some plasma and other various things here. So yeah, we'll get a lot out of this system. It's going to be quite good. 2 new items can be crafted now that we've gathered that up. Some mineable crystal here. 1 and 1. Where was it? Nanobots. That wasn't what I was flying toward, but we'll take those now. There's a box over here. A tech container that I missed. Ooh, a new shield. Now that's going to be amazing, probably. Alright, so energy allocation seems to be a bit more. So we'll have less overall energy, because this, I guess, takes 12 at all times. This is going to take 17.3, but instead of having 125, we're going to have 151. Absolutely 100% yes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that. It's going to be sweet, sweet, nice. We're going to go ahead and we're going to but salvage this one. And yeah, we're feeling pretty good about these choices that we're making right now. It's going quite well for us. Some fuel. Some credits over there. You know, let's go get the credits. I know I'm not being super efficient with my movement, guys and gals. I do apologize for that. Bad Bumpy is bad sometimes. Most times, probably. Depending on who you ask. But, we're getting a fairly decent amount out of all of this. And I am okay with that. This is mineable scrap. Let's go ahead and do that. And, oh boy.
Some Okars just jumped in. I recommend evasive moves.
You saying I should run from a fight?
It's all the same to me. But we might get to our destination sooner if you know when to bow out.
Yeah, that was definitely not a fight that we wanted to linger and take. So, definitely all about the bowing out there. That's totally fine with me. We're going to travel to this place because it's what we do. And we're going to continue on our little adventure. We've taken down quite a few bad guys. Oh boy. But we're definitely not out of the woods yet. There's something over this way. Mineable scrap. Oh, hello.
What else can you tell me about this end of the galaxy?
Whew, that hurt.
Cluster 34, also known as the Beltogrades. A group of systems approximately 1,000 light-years from the Sol system. Mapped to precision in the 24th century, but unexplored by colonials until the 30th. Demarcation lines between colonial and native Okar interests are still in dispute.
Cool. Or bad, depending. Let's go get ourselves some power cells, and then whatever's up above us to the north. Should be fun. Let's see here. Some scrap. So far, so good, though. I mean, we've taken a little tiny bit of hull damage, but nothing too bad at this point. There's a fuel transport over there. and a fighter. And there may be something larger over here as well, a trader. Let's go see if we have anything that we can trade. Whether we trade for credits or we actually buy something. What is that thing over there? It's a light fighter. Alright. Okay, so they have plasma mines, compound. We give them crystal for compound. I think that's fine. We give them money for some more light missiles. Shield boosters. Give them money for ore. Nah, I think we're going to try to keep all of our money. I think everything else is fine. I think we're okay at this point. I've not seen a lot else out here for us. So, let's go and jump to the next sector. I know we didn't fully explore this one, but that's okay. Wait. Right as I'm ready to leave, that was like, what, 90 something? There we go, fuel. That's the thing, you have to get within a certain range and then your sensors start picking up stuff. If you don't make it into that range, you'll never know it's there. That's why having a long-range sensor is actually kind of a good thing, because, well, you can see all the stuff right away, just like when we were flying around in the last one. Now, there may be plasma over here in this little blob. Yeah, see, it's a plasma field. So sometimes you can have visual cues, and you know, like in wreckages, there could be tech or containers and all sorts of stuff. So, you know, you just have to use your own judgment and stay as long as you think you should stay. Don't stay if you don't think you can handle it. If there's a fight coming in, kind of assess the situation, but be ready to retreat at any given time. You know, there's lots of little things that are going to make your time playing this game a lot better, or if you never pick up on those little things, make it a little bit worse for the wearer. Like over here, we came over to this place, right? And sure enough, there's some containers in here. And the container had fuel that we don't actually need, and some nanobots that had ore in gel this time. Oops, should not have tapped that. That's my bad piloting skills there, I apologize. And we could fly through some of this here. It's going to be okay. We'll recover. Again, we have the nanobots if need be. I'm trying to avoid using them. Sometimes you can find places to get repaired without using that. Sometimes it costs you credits or other things. Well, it looks like there's nothing else showing up on the map, so I was wrong. There's some ore to be had here. So I said I'm going to probably start flying.
How did Grady and Brunt manage to get the only contract in the DMZ?
They were first on the scene due to their extensive jump gate infrastructure. So far as their monopoly is concerned, their close working relationship with the colonial fleet was undoubtedly a factor.
What's that? Now, is this going to cause me problems? Last time I got ore from over here, it was bad. From a place like this. You guys recall, I went and I took the ore, and then all of a sudden, we hate you! So I'm hoping that's not a factor. There was just a box somewhere? It's a G&B. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Alright, we'll take the last of the ore and we're going to get out of here now for realsies. Hopefully you guys are on board with that. Now again, I don't know how fun this game is to watch. Most of the games that I play that have been space related, especially like a game I'll liken this to, it's not even close to the same, but it's at least it's a space piloting, shooting, firing, fighting game, would be Rebel Galaxy. And that was notoriously one of my least viewed LPs of all time at a certain, from a certain point of having done LPs for so long. So I don't know how many people are going to be interested or excited in this. I really like this game. I think it's great. I really enjoyed Rebel Galaxy back when I played that as well. But a lot of people just didn't have interest in it. I don't know how things are going to go for this one.
Combat assistance has been requested against raiding outlaw elements.
Well, I guess we should go offer some assistance. And hopefully I don't get myself shot or shoot my ally here. Which is a thing that I've done in the past. Alright. Where's the last guy? There he is. I did it. I saved him.
You have received a credit reward.
Sweet.
The payment has been transferred.
Cool. Well, I managed to make 5,000 credits in a single run so far. That's a good sign. And there's a bunch of credits laying around too. We're up over 6,000 now, which isn't bad. The guy almost died though. We barely were able to get there and save him. We definitely had to utilize or rely on our missiles there for a little bit. Alright, looks like there's some other stuff still floating around. Like the plasma field over here that we're going to go and definitely enjoy. Now, there was one thing that this game did that was really weird, and I don't remember. I'm assuming they got rid of it. This game had a super, maybe it was an item that you had, but like a super thruster. And if you hit the wrong button at the wrong time, it would like turn on. It would auto thrust for, I want to say 5 to 10 seconds. And if you hit it at the wrong time, it's, you know, because you can like thrust toward the rock and then stop, right? If you hit that, it was not like thrust and stop. It was you're going, and it was a super thruster, so you went really, really, really ridiculously quick, and it was bad. I don't know how many times I smashed myself right into an asteroid or something when I was just trying to maneuver away from something or around. So it was bad. So I'm glad that that's no longer maybe a starting item, or no longer in the game at all. And it was like a different button than you normally would press. I think it was R. I think it was R for like, yeah, it was one of the thing like the time extender. It was one of those. So I'm assuming it's still in the game, but at least it won't start you with it. Because it did buy you a bit of time. Like, you can get away from people pretty easily with it. Oh, here we go. That would have been so much better.
A direct monetary reward for your endeavors.
That would have been so much better if I actually had a little tiny bit of extra If I had a little bit of energy left over for that, that would have gone so much better than it actually did. You know what? Say good day.
You know, there were moments there I was worried.
The odds were certainly against you.
Not really. Like, we had that pretty much on lockdown. I didn't feel at any point that we were, like, out of our league in that one. But yeah, that's another one of the problems with thrusting everywhere, you know, jetting around at full speed or with the afterburner or whatever you want to call it going. You do burn through your energy reserves quite a bit, and, as I'm sure you can imagine, that's bad when you decide to use something like your time extender, which is a heavy, heavy, heavy energy-consuming thing. So then you're like, aha, I'm going to shoot this guy with no energy, and that's exactly what happened. So I just got done crushed. Alright, connecting to the jump gate. We're preparing to jump in 3, 2, 1. And here we go. On to the next section. Our sensors are impaired, so somewhere...
Well, let's see what this sector has in store for us.
Uh-oh. Something's attacking me. Got him. Okay, so... Oh. So apparently, I'm assuming it's this thing over here. This is the comm hub. We have to go and probably hack that. It'll allow us to, once again, use our sensors. But right now, it appears we are constantly having friends join the fray. Thankfully, our shields are holding up. At least so far. We'll try to stay in like a little bit of cover here. And that does work, by the way. Flying low or up against something does tend to work a little bit. Oh, something just fired at us. Oh. Woo! Can we hack from through this thing? Nope.
Result.
Oh, it's not going well. A little bit of separation. Alright. Okay, we have a scan drone, which is screwing up our sensors a bit. Well, I'm okay with that, I guess. Oh, that thing's the worst. Oh man, that really messes your sensors up bad.
I am a leaf on the wind.
Kind of getting destroyed. Ah, I just don't have the energy. Alright, so this is not working at all. So what we're going to have to do now is really... Well, first off, we're going to have to repair. Well, we really need our energy back up and running. Oh, man, it's rough. Well, it looks like we can maybe upgrade our shield. Shield capacity, craft. I don't know what that did necessarily, but I did it. What did it do? Increases the shield capacity. Yeah. I can do it again. Our mod limit is reached. Okay, so we can't do any more. Oh, that's what the pluses are for. Okay. It looks like we can upgrade our shield damage there, and then over here we can upgrade shield damage on our Gatling too. That seems odd. That's not right. We can just build more. We don't have any more upgrades. Alright, so what we really need to do now is just try to get a little bit of separation. Ah, take that thing out. And now, maybe, just maybe, a little bit of luck and some fancy maneuvering, take him out and survive. Oh man, that was rough. Hey, we got a new ship color. That's cool. Some light missiles added. Oh, rough stuff. So that, like, okay, so what we can do now is, I'm going to leave those there for right now. There's a reason for this. I'll get to it in a minute. I have no idea where we're... Okay. So I have no idea what we're looking for, but I know now what I'm looking for. Okay. Oop. Okay, so we took a little bit of fire there, but it's okay. So now we can go and we can finally hack that ridiculous sensor array. And we shouldn't have to worry about anything. We have to get pretty close to it. Alright, so the communications is hacked.
As you have probably ascertained,
Oh, here we go.
hacking comm hubs has its benefits.
Okay, our sensors still seem to be impacted, but we now have a pretty good idea where all, like, everybody's hidden stash and everything else is. So, we can definitely go after this guy.
Hostiles are targeting us.
So we're going to slow down time and just annihilate him because he's got no chance of defeating us. That was fun. That was super fun. I like that. That was nice. We should do that some more. Definitely should do that some more. Okay, so that's what happens when you use like a full system scan. I was talking about them having one of those as an available thing. Well, apparently you can also do the same thing through comm hub hacking. Now, somewhere hidden inside this beast, there's a whole bunch of, it looks like boxes, or crates, or containers, or something, that hopefully store some pretty good items for us. Container, we got some scrap and some credits, I'll take it. Tech container, energy core extension, what is that? We get rid of our shield. This increases our energy core capacity. I'm gonna salvage it. Container, some more nanobots so we can get back to full health if need be. Again, I'm still trying to not have to do that. I'm not sure what's stopping our sensors. I thought hacking the comms hub would actually allow us to use our sensors fully, but there still seems to be something that's blocking us. While that's not great, it's also not the worst thing in the world. Just random containers here. Some more stuff to get. It's a really fun game. Ooh, heavy missiles. Nah, I'm going to stay with the light missiles, or the lighter missiles, if you will. Oh yeah, that's right. I do want to go ahead and salvage them either way. What is the damage limiter? Reduces any incoming damage for a short amount of time. Gives us a little bit more time to survive. No, I think I need to keep what I have. Also, I feel like we need to go back and absorb these missiles too. Salvage them. Alright, well, we're getting a pretty sizable amount out of this, this map, I gotta say. I'm quite happy with the things that we're getting. Some scrap, some gel. I haven't crashed into anything in a while. I mean, that's a good sign, right? My missiles are actually pretty far away. Something here. Our freighter wreck, well, we just get close to it and then we can scan it or something? No? Oh, is this where we scan? What is this thing? It's shiny. Do we attack? Do we blow it up with something? Oh, apparently breaking that open. Oh, we have a shield booster. That's interesting. What does that do? I mean, I know we have it. Didn't know what it did. Well, these are consumables that we picked up. Okay, increases your shield hit points and recharge rate for a certain amount of time. Also decreases recharge delay after hits and shield. Oh, I should have been using that a lot. I have not done that at all. Well, bad bumpy is bad sometimes. I guess this is one of those times. Okay, so there's more of these that we can do here. Some plasma mines that we can salvage. Oh, we could use those instead of the damage booster. How about we swap that? And we salvage the damage booster. Sounds legit. Shield boosters Mark II. You know what? I'm okay. We'll just go with the ones that we have because we already have 3 of the others. I feel like that's going to be a better play. Oh, now I know that I have consumables. Totally didn't enter my mind at all. Alright, we got a plasma there. Alright, so we've done that, right? That one's all done. There's the missiles that we left behind that way, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. Special tech container, shield generators, more tech container, a whole bunch of stuff over here. There's a drone server.
This is a former colonial station, abandoned as a wreck following the war with the Oka.
Will I find anything interesting inside?
It is a possibility. However, my scanners indicate that some systems are still online, including the security protocols.
I knew it. Nothing comes for free.
Oh, hello. It's okay. Security protocols are allowed to be online. So we got a turret there. It's fine. Some more nanobots. Oh, we're maxed out on nanobots? Oh, I hit the time slowdown thing. What's this thing? Shield generator. There's definitely a box further in there. Some mineable scrap. There's a special tech container over here. Well, again, you have to take your time in this one. You don't get to just, you know, do everything in like one shot and be done with it. There's definitely some time taking that has to happen. Oh. Well, I think we need to blow up the shield generator then. Definitely interesting. Oh, who's that beeping? Oh, access key is needed. Another shield generator that we can destroy here. Okay, so now we have another way in. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, none of this stuff existed before, or if it did, I never got to that point in the game, because like I said, I'm fairly bad. Alright, there's a missile defense system that'll basically destroys all missiles within a certain range while active. Then we're just going to destroy that again. I don't think I need that as much as I need some of the other things that we are utilizing and requiring and whatnot. I don't know that we have an access key, because that's where this last thing is. And I don't know where we can get the access key. There's definitely something going on over here. Oh, we need an access key for this one too, huh? Well... I don't know how you would get the access key, unfortunately. Well, I guess that's that, unless there's some other way we can get into it. Nothing seemed to say that there was an access key. Oh, I did it again. I slowed time. I keep trying to reload. It's 100% me. You'd think you could just shoot your way through. I mean, we shot our way through a lot of other stuff. Even just like shoot your way through the outer hull, but that's not in the cards apparently. Well, I think we spent enough time here. We're about out of time for the episode. Look at all the little landmine things out there ready to blow us to pieces. That's just the missiles there, the 3 light missiles that we left behind. The nanobots and everything else. Alright, well, while we make our way to doing our jump, I guess we'll break out the episode. We'll have one more episode when I return, and then that'll do it for a little bit. Who knows when I'll be back, but I do plan to be back. I do plan to play a bit more, and I do plan to get some mineable scrap. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the very next episode. If you did, definitely leave a like. Go ahead and comment. Tell me what you guys actually enjoyed about the game. Let me know if you're not enjoying the game. I mean, I'm curious. I want to know what folks are thinking when they're watching this. Do you guys really enjoy this? Is this something that you think would just be more fun to play than to watch? I mean, there are games that are that way, just like there are games that, to me, are more fun to watch than to play. Most horror games I feel that way with. And, yeah, just let me know, guys and gals. Anyway, until the next time, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by The Freak Show, and I will see you later.